Okay. So, any more questions about the dialogue?
I think I understand all of them.
Okay, very good. So let's go to the language note. Okay. So we've already
Yeah.
talked some of it. So here, the first one is quarter after seven. This phrase is one of the most common ways of stating or saying this time. It means 15 minutes past seven. Another possibility here is to simply say it's 7:15. So quarter
Yeah.
after seven, 15
Yeah.
minutes past seven, and
Okay.
it's 7:15, so they are all the same. In general, you can say quarter past the hour. So how do we
Yeah.
know the time of day? Look at the context clue. So here, there is a question. How do we know the time of day? Oh, sorry. So, so how do we know the time of day? We look at the whole dialogue. So look at, it says evening traffic. So it means that it is happening at night. The dialogue is happening at night because they said evening. Okay.
Uh,
Next,
I yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're talking too fast.
Okay.
Could
I'm sorry.
you talking slowly? I want to
Yes.
understand
Yes.
or you mean.
Okay. I understand. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So here it says, uh, how do we know the time of day?
Yeah.
Okay. So here in this dialogue, how do we know the time of day? So we
Yeah.
look for clues. We look for clues in the dialogue. So in the dialogue, it said evening traffic. So it means that this dialogue happened at night or in the evening because
Yeah.
of evening traffic.
I can see evening. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now I
So
can see. Okay.
okay, you see, you understand now. So we now know that this dialogue was happened in the evening.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see this evening traffic. Okay.
Yes. So we now know that this dialogue happened at night or in the evening. Okay. Happened in the evening
Uh,
because it said
not a sausage. Okay.
evening traffic.
Okay, I see. Um, uh, the- you say clues. I don't I can hear clearing about the clues. Maybe clues.
Context. I was saying context clues. So
Context.
context, yes, context means, or context clues means you find things, or you find out things,
Oh.
from reading the dialogue or the article. Okay, so just like in this dialogue, so the context clue that we found is evening traffic.
Uh,
So that context clue is telling us that this is happening in the evening because of evening traffic.
yeah.
Okay? And then
I see.
also I have a question for you. I have a
Yeah.
question, Mr. Kwan.
Yeah. Yes.
Where is Natasha? Where are Natasha and Tony going?
Natasha and Tony going in quarter after seven.
No, no,
Yeah.
where, not when. Where? Where are they
Where?
going?
It's not a sign for you going at a restaurant.
Yes,
Uh,
they are going to a restaurant.
yes,
Okay, so how did you know? How did you know that they are going to a restaurant?
because Natata saying I too we have to be at the restaurant by 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so you found out you know the answer because
Uh,
of a context clue. That is an example of a context clue. Okay? So that is a context clue. So you found out or you now know that they are going to a restaurant
yeah.
because Natasha said, I thought we had to be at the restaurant by 7:30.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand, do you understand context clues now?
Yeah, I see. I understand about
Okay,
this word.
perfect. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to the next language note. In the dialogue, Natasha and Tony are going to a surprise party. They need to be on time. Therefore, there is an element of stress and urgency. Okay, so when someone is stressed for time, you can use expressions like don't worry, don't stress, we're
Yeah.
fine, we'll be on time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the dialogue. So she said, or Tony, so Natasha is worried. Okay, Natasha is worried. Here
Yeah.
she said we're going to be late. So she is
Yeah.
worried. She is stressed. And then Tony said, we're on time. Don't panic. So when someone is worried, you just have to tell them don't panic, don't worry.
Yeah.
Um, so that they will not stress anymore. Okay, let's go.
Don't panic. Don't panic. The same with don't worry about.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. So
the
these
same. The
words
same with.
here,
The same with. Calm down. Calm down, please. Okay.
calm down.
Calm.
Yes,
Calm down.
calm down.
Calm down.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And wait, one more. And don't panic. So they are all the same.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know about don't panic, but I see distance and well on time. I can guess
Yes.
don't panic mean.
Yeah, so very good. So that is another example of a context clue. You got the meaning because of what you read. So
Yeah.
you at first you did not know what don't panic means, but
Yeah.
you also read we're on time. So now you understand what don't panic is.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Next. Natasha thinks the surprise party begins at 7:30. There are two different ways to express this time. You may say simply 7:30 or
7. 7:30.
half past 7. Very good. So 7:30
Yeah.
or half past 7. Then the
Yeah.
last one, so this was your question, rush hour. So rush hour is the time of day, usually in the morning and evening when traffic is heavy because people commuting to and from their workplace by bus, by car, by
Yeah.
subway, on foot,
Yeah.
etc. So this is the busiest time on the street or on the road, rush hour, because
Yeah.
people in the morning, a lot of people uh, are going to work, so
Yeah.
it is the traffic is very heavy, and then in the evening, people are trying to get home from work, so the traffic again is heavy.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about the whole dialogue and the language notes?
No, I just want to ask about you. uh, are you um, teacher? You are at Philippines?
Yes, I am in the
Uh,
Philippines.
Okay. So I want to ask you about Philippine traffic time. Um,
Oh, yeah,
which
traffic
the
time.
same uh, traffic time in Philippines the same with Vietnam?
I think it's the same. So I told you earlier, the rush
Yeah.
hour in the morning is around 6:30 to 9 a.m. And then
Yeah.
in the evening it's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So
Yeah.
I think it's the same. I
Oh,
think it's the same in most countries, not just in Philippines and Vietnam. I think in America or
yeah.
in UK
All
in Europe,
country in
yeah,
yeah.
and
All country
in
in the world. Yeah.
in most. Okay, so maybe not all. So just in most
Most.
countries.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the most country. Yeah. In Vietnam, or people going by bicycle,
Oh,
motorbike,
they. Mhm.
very much, very so
Mhm.
very. So in Philippines, mm, motorbike
Oh yes,
the same
yes.
with
So
now.
the same.
So many.
Many. There
Uh,
are a lot of people riding motorbikes
yeah,
in the Philippines because motorbikes are cheaper than cars.
yeah,
So a lot there are a lot of people buying motorbikes or motorcycles, and they use them to go to work.
yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Kwan, by the way, I met Mr. Dat and
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen.
Yeah.
So I
Mr. Dat
met.
and Mr. Nguyen is in college with me.
How about Mr. Dat? Dat Vo?
I think Mr. Dat good. Mr. Dat is staff, my staff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Mr. Dat doing my apartment, and Mr. Nguyen is the same boss in company. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So Mr. Nguyen is a boss in your company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I am going to have class with Mr. Dat later.
Yeah.
Mr. Nguyen is off today because he has work in your company later.
Yeah.
So he cannot go to class. He cannot come to class today. He is off.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Kwan,
Yeah.
I think we did a very good class today. I'm very
Yeah.
happy about our class today.
Yeah.
So for your homework, just a little homework, please read the next dialogue. Uh, uh, Dialogue 1-6
One
and
message.
also 1-7. So two dialogues.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 1-6 and 1-7.
Yes.
Okay, so I will see you again next week. On
Yeah,
Monday. So
on
have a good
next Monday.
yes, next Monday. So I will see you on Monday. Mr. Kwan, have a good weekend. Have a great weekend and have
Yeah,
a yes. And
yeah. Thank
see you
you.
on
You,
Monday.
yeah, you too. See
Thank you.
you. Bye bye, teacher. See
Bye
you.
bye. See you.